my hand, but God the win. They be want keep my joy, but God the win.
Trust me, I tried. I actually tried when I was starting out, but it wasn't working. Authenticity, I think, works best for me. Whenever I try to be somebody else, it doesn't work for me. So, and my name is cute, my name means a lot to me. While I was starting, I had a big vision. I knew I wasn't gonna be like all this new type of names, that prefix that people add to their names. I knew I wanted to be a global persona, and I noticed that the global guys have their real names. The big, because I also wanted to do more than just music. I want to be a personality, an artist, more than just a musician. So, hence why we stuck to Korede. But I did try, it just didn't work.
I don't change my name to God.
I am that which is indescribable. Because the moment I describe myself, the moment I trap myself in the description of who I am, of who I think I am not the person who is sitting down here. I'm beyond that. This is just a vehicle for me to contain and express and feel and communicate in this planet, in this plane, in this realm. So, how can I describe who that is? Because I would need language, and language is limiting. You get what I mean? I hope I haven't lost you. But the moment I describe myself, the moments I have failed in describing myself, because I'm an expression of the invincible. I am manifestation of that which cannot be described. I am light. I am love. I am presence of God. I am presence of healing. And I am presence of life. So maybe if I could try to describe myself, I would say I am life, experiencing the planet through the vehicle of someone called Korede below. I did not envision myself to be a star. I came to the realization that I am a star, and I was going to grow into being a brighter star, or I was going to grow into a star in maturity at some point. But I knew that there was something inside of me that the purpose of a star is to share light. So in whatever capacity you are, whether family, school, wherever, if you are sharing light, if you're giving off energy, you are a star, because that's what a star is. Our sun, or the sun hanging out in the sky, is just a light-giving organism. So it depends on the size of the star. So everybody is a star to start with, but it just depends on how much you know, or how you have come to that conviction that, okay, I am a star, and now I'm going to consciously give off light and give off life. That's what a star is. Interestingly, right, I never actually wanted to become a musician officially. It was something I liked, it was something that was cool, it was something that made people happy, and it was something that I could actually do. I love art, I love poetry, I love to play guitar, I like to sing, I like the expression that people give when I sing, when I make something that is entertaining. So that's what it was for me. I actually wanted to do something professionally that was different. But I just realized ever since I was a child, I was just, center of attention. Whether I'm singing, playing football, dancing, especially dancing. It started with dancing while I was like a child. I like to dance. Anytime I hear music, I just start dancing and people gather. So that attention, or that, the energy that I feel whenever I do something that's entertaining, I like that energy. You make people feel good. So from time, I think it was from just, I want to make people feel good, or I want to be the reason why people feel better. So, I just started to pick more things. Okay, started to write songs, started to play guitar, started to actually, release music. But I remember my friends and I, my classmates and I, when I was early as, primary 5, I think, came together. I was like, yo, let's form a band. And we formed a group. I think we were 4, 5. And I wrote my first song the next day. I came to school with a new song. And from then on, I just was that guy. It's not safe. It's not safe to call me multi-talented. You know why? Because it just boosts my ego. And I'm very, very careful of anything that amplifies my sense of, larger than life. Are you multi-handed? Do we call anybody multi-handed? No. You have 2 hands. Are you multi-sighted? Do we say anybody is multi-sighted, multi-mouthed? But we have 2 hands. We have 2 legs. When you want to use your left, you use it. When you need to use your right, you use it. As you're taking one step at a time, you don't think, I did multi-legged, I bad. No, it's just, we're all blessed with this. And when we need to use it, we use it. When we don't need to use it, we don't use it. Even the Bible says, don't let your right hand know what your left hand wants to do. It means that is humility right there, and just being humble about everything and being low-key. So it's not safe to call me more talented because, it'll make me feel insecure. So it's not safe. I can't tell you why, because it's just contractual agreements, elapsed. There's no emotional reason or why to leave, a contractual agreement that has been fulfilled. But I'm a MAVIN, blood, so it's just time to chart new territories.
Make my body call for you, all for you. Went back inside my dream to search for.
It's interesting because you said, how do you feel, right? So human beings are creatures of emotions. The reason why we are humans is we can feel things. So I still will feel things that have a biological reaction that is not my will. But I've also come to the place in my own journey as a human that whatever people say, it's not up to me, and it's their selective or objective experience. Now, what I say and how I feel about, or how I choose to feel or react about what they say, is up to me, and I only focus on what I can control. So let me paint this analogy, right? The sun is out right now in Nigeria, Lagos, because we're shooting in the afternoon, right? So we're experiencing the sun. But I guarantee you that there's other parts of the world that they're experiencing moonlight. So if people in Lagos are saying, we haven't seen the sun since the past 12 hours. We haven't seen the moon since the past 12 hours. The moon is no more shining. The moon is no more raining. It's just the selective experience of the people in Lagos. But some other people are experiencing the moon where it is. So it's not even a thing about arguments. It's just that, they are right. They haven't seen you. Okay, that's good. But I've been seeing myself. And people that have been seeing me have been seeing me. And people that are experiencing the moon, it's just a matter of time. But I'm a human being. Sometimes I see and that's where you are. Okay, that's good. But it doesn't get to me at all, because I know that I didn't start my life with the approval, of people. I'm on my different timeline, and I'm just gonna keep going with that because that's why I'm here.
Baby, come on, make you feel good, romantics. You're my woman.
Of course, my family, as long as they're alive, and may God keep them alive, so they're still intact. My prayer is for them to be intact, not just intact in sense of they're coming together for Korede alone. No, I want them. My prayer and my wish is that everybody who experiences any form of my art, whether it's my music or my presence, I pray that they become intact in the sense of they become whole, and that's where holy comes from. They become complete, intact in themselves, emotionally, spiritually, physically, whatever it is that they're going through. I pray that they become intact and they don't lack anything. So I think they're still intact. I pray that they're still intact, because that's why I do what I do. I want people who experience me to not just gather around me because I'm Korede, no, but because of the energy that Korede shares. Korede, the meaning of Korede is the one who shares good vibes, good energy, goodness, good tidings. So I pray that you receive that, But my people that are my people will always be my people. The grace of God, because I'm a human being as well. So it's just the grace of God. And I just mind my business. If you don't look for trouble sometimes would avoid you. They find wala. And I have a good team around me. So it helps me to keep my head saying, I don't look for what is not looking for me. And I just want people to feel good. So maybe the grace of God. I actually went to school to get a degree in mass communication, but from a journalism school. So it's a mass comm degree that I have. What informed decision? I just wanted a degree, I think. But mass communication is in line with what I'm doing. And I love education, not necessarily formal education, because it's limiting. Everything that, they teach you in school, you can find it online anyways. But just knowing that I did that and I could still keep moving on and use what I learned to mass communicate my music and my art, it has definitely helped me change my attitude towards learning as well. But that was just it. Just wanted a degree and be done with that. Oh, it has impacted my career. I know what news is made of. I know what, maybe that's what has helped me to avoid controversy, because I know what people are looking for. I know what people like to hear. It helps me, I always say that what makes news is the same as what makes a hit song. It's the same ingredients, A catchy headline is the same as a catchy chorus. You just want to get attention of people. You say something that's shocking, say something that evokes emotional reaction, That's how you grab attention. So if you don't want to be in the news, you don't do those things. If you want to be in the news or you want to get people's attention with the music, this is how you do it. You simplify, you repeat, and you charge it with emotional triggers. Oh yes, I'm really grateful. I have a American certification for one of my songs, A Jew Like That, which is gold in the US, also gold in Canada, and I think some other places. But I know that not a lot of artists, in Africa as a whole, probably have those type of certifications, so I'm very grateful for it. It's probably one of the highlights of the work that I've done when I look back, that I'm very proud of. And my team, the producer, our teams, and everybody who worked towards it. It's a moment of joy whenever I look at them plaques and the wins. It feels good to know you have done something that is recognized internationally.
Why you gonna act like you don't know? No, baby, don't do like that.
One thing people don't know about me, some people might know, but I'm ambidextrous. What that means is that I can use both hands equally as well, because I was born a lefty, but I was forced to use my right hand when I was a child by my nannies, I think. So I can use both hands. I play football with my left leg still, and I can still write with both hands. Whenever I'm performing my left hand, which is really interesting because I don't do it intentionally. What else? I just wish everybody well. I don't know if people know that, but I just wish you well, even if you don't wish me well. I've had a lot of career lessons, but for me they're not career lessons, they're life lessons, and there's probably more than one. The first thing is masiko londa moeda. It's very, very deep. You know, our people, they get things where they don't think, where we say, get where they reach. Where they say, they just compose some kind of lyrics. So kind of proverbs, Yoruba people are very, very wise people. Ayimasiko londa moeda. It means that not knowing the season that you're in or that you will be is the cause of suffering. Mental, emotional suffering, idamu. So an artist, especially art musicians, face that the most, because you record a song today, you write a song, you be like, oh, you should be like Whiskey tomorrow, you should be as big as Korede like by next year. It doesn't happen like that. Some people, it might happen in 6 months, some people might happen in 6 years, and it's just people have different timings. Like I was born on a leap year, for instance, February 29th. Not a lot of people are born on that day. So it means that I have my birthday once every 4 years. So why am I looking forward to my birthday every year when I already know that my birthday comes once in 4 years? I'm just using that as an analogy for like how people's journeys and different timelines are different. Okay, I know that, 2024, there's gonna be a birthday. I know that. So imagine other people like, okay, I'm gonna have to take me 4 years to work at this thing that I'm gonna do, because that's when the thing will germinate. If you plant pineapple, it's not the same time. If you plant pineapple and fruits or watermelon at the same time, they're not going to germinate, or they're not going to be harvested at the same year or the same time. So it depends on what you carry. An elephant carries, its child differently from when a lioness delivers, differently from when a mosquito's timeline on this planet is like just a few days. So you just need to know what you carry and know the timeline for the harvesting of what you carry. That is a big life lesson, not even just career, whatever it is that you're doing. It's very important to know your asiko. My career is just starting. So why are you looking for summary? Ask me this question when I'm 80 years old. But the goal is still going to be the same. I was here to help people feel better. If I could put that in quotes, or maybe you can put that in quotes. Whatever it is that I do is to make people feel better about themselves, about their lives, about their journeys, and hopefully I achieve that in whatever path that I take or continue to take, or whatever form. Hey, thank you for your time and attention. Thank you for joining me on my exclusive on Hiptv. I wish you well.